Cafeteria Cup and you are trying to open a 10-pack.
Yeah, but I got a 10-pack though.
I know you got a 10-pack, but okay, you can just inform me if you get like a rare.
Just swipe for me and we can watch.
Yeah,
and we can.
Well, the set is starting, bro. We can't be talking about
goodness.
Pokemon Pocket.
Okay, unfortunately, Neo gets hit.
Okay, so this is a top 8 qualifier. Neo, who unfortunately just fell to Watanabe, is now in loser's side, and he is having to fight a very angry Akakikusu. He even looks angry on the screen. Who just beat Kanaji, I believe, to get to this stage. So honestly, it really could be anyone's. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to remind me of if Neo's ever played Akakikusu before, because I don't think I've ever actually seen this. I don't even know what the matchup is like. I presume even, but I suppose it could go in many different ways, and we will find out. So far, a fairly slow start. Akakikusu pushing Neo off. Already got the scouting those roll reads out.
Yeah. If
what
anything,
do you think? Yeah.
I feel like if Neo just kind of maintains close contact, he might have a fair shot.
Yeah.
Akakikusu or any hero player for that matter has like a whole bag of tricks up their sleeve to kind of even things out at a range. But I think if Neo just kind of keeps up with him, he should be fine, especially after these Zoom recoveries.
You do make a good point with the fact that, like, I think the bread and butter how to play against the hero matchup is just like get all up in their face so that they can't use commands with the menu. And I think Corrin is definitely a character with overwhelming advantage state, but I think when Akakikusu has Accelerado like this, he missed the counter. They don't have the right idea. Akakikusu messed up.
Yeah.
But because he messed up, he managed to hit the second forward air anyway. And that's really unfortunate for Neo's sake. Akakikusu going up 2 stocks now. It's looking a bit dire for Neo so far in this game 1. But we still have
into success.
It's okay, it's okay. We still have a lot of games to play through. Akakikusu though continuing to rack up the damage. Going through with the pin, getting hit by a Caracal Slash, foot stalling away.
Planned.
He's okay. Neo pushing, trying to look for anything. A dash attack. Ooh! Oh my god, your shield is low. Ooh. Nothing on Neo's end really seems to be working in terms of getting the kill here. Oh my god, you didn't even need to do that, bro. I'm pretty sure Akakikusu was dead either way because he missed the zoom. But either way, Neo finally taking a stock, still has to do a lot of work. And we'll see if he can make some kind of miraculous comeback, but this game 1 looking like it's going to be in Akakikusu's hands. Gets an F-tilt off, it's charged up, but doesn't do the job. Neo manages to get back. Akakikusu looked like dropped his controller there, but just patience, I suppose. Oh my, that's a crazy mix-up. Neo just saw the end of the game there. He was like, yeah, fair enough, you got me.
He got me. He got me.
That's one way to edge guard, I suppose. Just going out there, just Dragon Balling yourself up. And literally presenting 0 options for recovery as Akakikusu taking the first game in very convincing fashion. But I think Neo was kind of starting to get used to things near the end.
Yeah. It was definitely, like, he was catching up. He was catching up, definitely. Yeah. Plus, as we've seen in a lot of other sets throughout the day, a lot of people that kind of get like an easy win in the very first game kind of have a bit more time where things even out towards the end of the set, as like they just get their opponents just get used to their movements and their style.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can see the same with Neo and Akakikusu.
For sure. Neo definitely one of the types of people that really starts to kind of like warm up the more that he starts playing someone. He is no stranger to reverse 3-0s. I've seen him do it so many times.
I was there.
Yeah. Quick jab coming out from Akakikusu. So far it's Neo that's dealt the majority of the damage, but he's starting to get these buffs here, and this is where Akakikusu is so good at using Accelerado. I feel like that's his strongest point. Yeah. His strongest state whenever you have to fight against him. Taking it easy and disadvantage though. Yeah. Pulling out the menu, mixing up with side Bs. Gets the side B off. Neo still looking for the kill. Nice. grab as a mix-up. He hasn't done that all set so far, so lovely mix-up. Neo was looking for something very suspicious there. I suppose he thought Akakikusu was just going to like double jump back onto the platform, and that was a very early call out, but unfortunately didn't work. Both players still looking for the kill. Akakikusu's managed to come back very, very gracefully, but he still needs to find the kill first. Neo might, no sweat from Akakikusu. Good parry, trying to mix up with the fade back pin. Neo likes to do that quite a lot. It's a very good option. Very non-committal. And just as Neo tries to go for the up air, Akakikusu calls him out, and an up tilt to take the first stock. Pressuring on the platform. Neo still looking for that kill. Back air will definitely do it from the position that Akakikusu is standing in.
What do you know?
What do you know? Akakikusu gets his buffs up. Covering for the tech. None too crazy. Fades back a bit just to get some more buffs. Ooh. Jab as a follow-up. Jab is like... Hero jab is really good. But I think it's just good because of Hero's toolkit. It's such nice. It's such a quick way of getting like MP stored up. So like, also it's like a really nice mix-up or follow-up in that particular instance. Akakikusu struggling to land, and even after the very ballsy down there, unfortunately gets punished for it, and Neo, yet again, finds himself up a stock. Could answer back with a game here, and that would mean quite a lot for the course of this set for Neo, but he needs to keep himself alive right now.
Yeah,
lovely
especially now with Akakikusu's buff right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure up tilt cut. What?
Okay.
Did that kill at like 70?
Yeah, like 78%.
Oh my god. Corrin is broken as hell.
Game 2.
Damn. Corrin up air's got to be the best up air in the game, right? Corrin up air.
How many other up airs do you know that kill at 78?
Well, I mean, in terms of kill power, there's a lot, but I'm just thinking, like, considering how quick it is, how big the hitbox is, how multi-purpose it is, you can use it as like a damn combo move. It does like everything for you. Akakikusu has turned into the game. We're good. Coming into PS2
for game 3.
For game 3, yeah, it's all to, you know, we'll see who ends up winning.
Yeah, so far a bit of a strong start from Akakikusu, racking up some early percent on Neo. Hopefully Neo can keep that momentum from the last game though, and keep up this streak. Yeah. Akakikusu throughout pools, I don't know. I think he literally lost all of his games, if I remember correctly. Which is crazy because he was second seed. Yeah. And I remember one of his sets, he was like trolling with Sora, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? But I don't know. The double elimination tournament started, and he's just like completely locked in. First off with the 3-1 win over Kanaji, and now he's giving it his all against Neo here, locking in with the hero as opposed to any kind of other secondary. He has quite a few secondaries that he likes playing. Any nonsense. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it really is no nonsense. But another up air from Neo. No nonsense coming out from Neo either, who manages to take the first stock with not too much of a deficit. As I say that though, Akakikusu laying out the damage. Neo air dodging past the up tilt. That was a really good spot dodge on the grab. Nice 2-frame, just a little bit of damage. Oh! Dangerous. Wicked. Very dangerous. Akakikusu just showing how deadly he can be. 88% on Neo, but if Akakikusu works his magic, who knows? He is glowing like a Christmas tree at the moment. Quite. It is April the 30th, so we're not at that season yet, unfortunately. Neo putting on the pressure. Gets hit by a fireball, but no follow-up. Does need to be very, very careful now at 122%. Okay. No, it's just stuck in shield the whole time. With the a bit of an unconventional recovery from Neo, who we thought he managed to get away with it, but never mind, an up tilt from Akakikusu seals the deal. And now we're yet again at even stocks. Another jab from Akakikusu to raise the MP. Oh! Well, he thought that Akakikusu was going to upbeat, maybe. I don't know what that could have been. Whatever it is, a misinput has converted into a stock as Neo cleans up that edge guard anyway. And now we're seeing a... Ooh, I was about to say we're seeing a pretty hefty lead, but Akakikusu yet again is slowly creeping up in terms of the damage. Oh, that could be big. Nice aerial string. Does not go too far though. Yeah, I like Neo's Nez, the way that he kind of like
he drops down the ledge and then he double jump nairs back up because it covers for 2-frame.
Right.
Very smart. And it follows, it confirms into like, I guess it can confirm into like back air or like fair, sometimes even an F smash or like a pin, I suppose, would confirm into that. I don't know, there's so many shenanigans that you can do, but shenanigans is the name of Akakikusu's game with his up tilt. Managing to secure the second stock. Nair still in quite a lead. What the hell was he thinking? I suppose he didn't get the right hitbox on that Nair, which is why he didn't commit to the pin. Gets the zoom. Akakikusu's still in a bit of trouble. Not too much MP on him. Nair could kind of just keep going full throttle hill and he'll probably be able to take the game. Wow. There you go. That's the classic Nair. Catching the landing. Like that position, like diagonally down, slightly down,
and to the left,
that
quite a bit.
Particular precise distance, you just never want to be there against Nair because he'll pin you like 1000% of the time. I've never seen him miss them, bro. Too good with it. Pin is such a jump scare. Yeah, I agree. Well, game 4, Nair managing to turn it around after a completely different first game. I don't know, he's just managed to adapt really well, but we're back on Battlefield now, and this is where Akakikusu won his first game comfortably, so we'll see how this one goes. I feel like just the existence of Akakikusu being able to kind of just turtle himself under the platforms makes it really annoying, because you know how like Corrin likes to jump in to start combos?
Like jumping, maybe difficult to start combos, but so will pinning if he's going to jump into it, like we literally just saw.
Yeah, I don't know how tall Hero is, so I don't know if...
well,
I don't know, Nair sometimes just magically finds a way to... Oh!
Nice snipe! It takes the stock for Nair.
Yeah, just the complete call-out on Akakikusu's menu. And manages to...
Very, very, very dangerous spot for Nair. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was very scary. Somehow Nair is still alive. Akakikusu calling out the down air with an up air, but it still doesn't do the job. That's got to be it, yeah. You cannot be forward airing that carelessly around Akakikusu.
Cannot.
Especially when he has those buffs.
Especially.
Managing to catch up with, you know, pretty much almost no percent dealt on him at all. Akakikusu is starting to look pretty good here. Hopefully he'll be able to force this into a game 5, but Nair might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
The aerials are hitting, they are connecting.
Quite dominant for this second stock as far as neutral goes. Racking percent on Akakikusu.
Jab. Gets another Accelerado buff.
Yeah.
Nair is, I feel like, one of the very rare cases of a player that obviously has to play against Hero, but he can read both menus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh?
Yeah. So he doesn't really have the struggle of
some people not knowing
having
what option.
Yeah, exactly. Which is weird. There's when it comes to Japanese Hero, because obviously we've had like a ton of overseas competitors. You get cases like Base Mage, for example, is a really good example of somebody that just knows the Japanese menu through and through, because he made, I think he made himself like a literal like quiz, like
Quizlet.
Yeah. Like where he just like, he'd get like multiple options. He'd get the Japanese name of like a particular menu option. Yeah. And then there'd be 4 multiple choices, and he'd just like try to get his like, he tried to get his best score as like much as possible, and that's why he's so quick with the menu. But then you got other people like AK. AK before today, because he had Akakikusu in his pool, we were talking about how he had to play him, and he was like, "Bro, I'm just gonna pretend like I can read the menu." So like some people just don't even bother, you know. Yeah. There's definitely a difference in attitudes towards it.
I do remember at least the clarification in the Discord for Cafeteria Cup. That
yes, that we had to mention the fact that the menu would be in Japanese. Right, we are in Japan after all, so. Plus, I think it's a good preparation for everyone for Cafeteria. Yeah, you need to have the Japanese menu. Now, really looking for those landing up airs, but it's finally the mix-up with the pin. Like, it could be one or the other. It's such a threatening position to be stuck in shield in there.
Whoa! The nice counter from Neo. Absolutely negating the damage.
Oh my word! He saw himself getting sucked up by the win box of Kaboom and just completely knew when to counter at the right time. I guess that was like the only option. I don't know what would happen if you air dodge there, but regardless, the moment of genius by Neo has been thwarted. by Akakikusu. Finally manages to convert the stock. Now, Akakikusu on his tournament stock live here, actually, because this is for top 8, loser side.
Yeah.
So Akakikusu has to play this very carefully if he wants to continue playing for the rest of the day. Neo, on the other hand, on the verge of closing this out. He wasn't happy after he lost to Matsunabe, so I'd like to see a deep losers run come out from him, but we'll end up seeing who ends up taking the first stock here. Neo just taking it easy around the platforms, dancing around them. Akakikusu turtling from under. He's charged up.
Yeah, definitely making a comeback on Akakikusu.
Oh god, it looks very scary.
Oh, yeah.
I'd even be worried about... Oh, he went for the flame slash. Crazy.
At least the buff has worn off from Akakikusu. Neo's no longer in grave danger as he was.
Oh god.
Still needs to be careful with the Accelerado coming out from Akakikusu, though.
Respecting the flame slash, which low-key, that might have almost killed.
Scary.
I don't know, yeah. Hero just has that unpredictability here.
Genuinely.
Oh, that was a very clutch neutral B. Shoves Akakikusu off the ledge. Now Neo's back in neutral. This could go either way. Both players kind of just step in. Somehow that up tilt didn't kill, even with the rage. Neo's still okay. He might be able to close this one out.
Number 3.
Akakikusu running around back and forth, looking for that perfect opportunity.
Nice
the
grab.
jab mix-up didn't work out. Neo gets the grab. It's not going to kill, but that's really good damage. And this is where landing up airs and stuff is going to start to kill.
Ooh.
So Neo has a lot of options here. Ah, the pin!
Nice pin.
Yeah, it didn't work out though.
Akakikusu off stage at least.
He's at the ledge. He wants that up. Oh,
Nice
that's got to be
pin.
it. Yeah, from that.
It's going to take game.
Only just.
It's going to take the set.
That's it, yeah. Taking game 4, taking the set. Neo progressing, advances into loser's side top 8.
Yeah, yeah.
Congrats. That's a fantastic way to bounce back from the Watanabe loss because he low-key got slapped up. But,
marvelous.
like, look at that, man. Mental reset is all you need. Yeah. I saw him outside when after I went to get lunch.
Yeah.
Like as I was about to walk into the venue, I saw him outside just sitting on his own on the seats by just right outside the venue.
Yeah.
I could tell his ass lost. Like I could just tell immediately. But like I went over to talk to him. He was like, "Yeah, I'm chilling. I got in losers."
Yeah.
And look at him now, bro. He's shining.
Genuinely. That mental refresh is all you need.
Yeah, on that note, that is Akakikusu, on the other hand, that bows out at 9th place, which, I don't know what went wrong for him today, to be honest. There were a few characters that he threw out here and there, but for a second seed, it's quite the upset. And I think this whole tournament has just been like crazy upsets, just left and right.
Upset, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. W Neo.
Neo stocks rising.
Indeed. And now we are about to get into another loser side top 8 qualifier. Are you playing? Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
We have Big Boss.
Big Boss.
MK Big Boss up on the stage, and he is going to play someone. Oh, you've been kicked off. You've been booted, bro. You're not good enough.
I'll be in the center.